Hey, YouTube. So, today is a down day. Even though I had a really good night last night, I made good money yesterday and the day before. Mind y'all, I haven't been going to work, my regular job, because my arm is numb and I can't use my hand. Well, my arm and my hand. It's really just my hand now, but when I sleep, it's my arm, my whole arm. So, today I was supposed to work 1 to 6. But this morning, my boss, she texted me and was like, how you feeling? Because she, I called out Tuesday and Wednesday, so she knows what's going on. So she was like, how you feeling? I said, I'm the same. I said I was going to come in and just try to do my best. But if you got somebody to cover me, that would be great. Then I fell asleep in the middle of texting her. So when I woke up, she had texted me back and said she didn't have anybody to cover me, and the big boss was there, so she needed me to come in. She was like, but if you need to sit down, that's fine. But I don't need to sit down. My ass don't hurt. My legs ain't broke. It's my hand. I can't use my hand. So me scanning stuff and putting it in the bag and then trying to lift the bag with my hand is not going to happen. So I would be moving extremely slow. But either way, if I would have seen the message, I would have got up, but I was asleep. It might have been that muscle relaxer I took that they gave me at the emergency room, because I was asleep. I was out till I woke up at 3. Well, I kept waking up because my arm was going numb, so I had to keep moving. That's how it's going. That's why I can't sleep. I have to keep moving to try to find positions so that the pain will stop or the numbness would go down some. Anyway, so I missed work today. And I'm just telling her, I tried the ginger and turmeric. It seemed like that might have worked, so I'm going to try that again. I have ginger root in my bag. I just needed a knife to cut it and put it in my water. But again, I didn't know if I was going to have to refrigerate the water after I cut it and put it in the water, so I didn't cut it yet. I might just need to chew on that shit for real and just eat it. But anyway, I know that that's a natural anti-inflammatory since they can't give me ibuprofen, whatever. So I told her I was going to try that again. I was like, if that don't work by Sunday, then I'm just going to go ahead and take the ibuprofen. Because at this point, I need my hand. I can't not work. I need my hand. I'm doing DoorDash because I can try to drive with one hand, even though this car is stupid as fuck and the power steering is fucked up. So I still have to use my my left hand to turn sometimes, and that shit hurt. But for the most part, I can drive with just my right hand. Carry the orders with just my hand, or sit it on my left arm and not have to, because I can't grip with this hand. I can't make a fist. I can't grip. My fingers won't go straight. So I do DoorDash. I'm doing DoorDash, but I can do it to my own discretion, my own pace. And, if it's hurting, I can stop or slow down or whatever. But last night was a good night. It hurt a little bit, but it was still good. I made money. So I'm about to start in a minute. But I came on here because the devil is working, y'all. I mean, when I tell y'all, so I just said we were 2 weeks away from moving into our apartment. This man flips out about me chilling with my friend or whatever, right? He has this whole little thing. And I'm like, okay, he's going to get out his feelings. That's going to pass or whatever. It's going to be fine. This man, so something is going on. He's a horrible communicator. He's horrible. He don't talk about nothing. He don't tell me nothing. It's I gotta find out shit in conversation way later, after it already happened, and he's talking about it I already know what he's talking about, and I don't, because you never told me. So he's not telling me something. Something happened within this week that he's not telling me. I know he had to go to court today, so I tried to go online to sign in to the apartments, because they had me filling out the, all the pre-leasing stuff and the rental insurance and stuff like that. So I tried to go in there, and there's no account in his name. So I'm sitting there this motherfucker really called these people and canceled that apartment. Why the fuck would you do that? You need somewhere to stay, and you got your daughter with you. Y'all need somewhere to stay, and you know I need somewhere to stay. So what could be so bad that you had to go and cancel the apartment on your own? You ain't said shit to me. You ain't talked to me about nothing. I know this is not over no fucking female like my friend. I know this is not over that. It's something else. Something else. So either you trying to play me and you with somebody else, or you staying with your ex-girlfriend, or whatever the case may be. Either that's it, or it's some other shit that's going on and you just not telling me. But I don't understand what could be so bad, because now he's texting me talking about he's stressed out. He don't feel like talking because I tried to call earlier. I asked him how was court. He said he got to pay like $1,300 by the 21st or some shit. He had to pay them today or he was going to go to jail. And he's stressed out and he want to commit suicide and all of this shit. Like, come on. Come on. It's not that serious to where you want to die. What is that serious? Please tell me. What is that serious? What is that serious that you can't talk to me about it? For one, when you're in a relationship with somebody, y'all supposed to talk to each other. Y'all supposed to communicate with each other. Y'all supposed to be able to be there to even just listen or help or give advice, or just so that you don't have to carry everything on your own. So what is it that you're not telling me? So I'm texting him. At first I was texting him, but I couldn't text no more because my fingers hurt and they numb, and I was pissed off and I had a lot to say. So I just left the recording on the messenger thing, since he won't answer the phone. And I'm just like, look, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you're trying to play me or what. That's what it feel like. I was like, but it just don't make no sense to me that a couple of days ago we was moving in 2 weeks, and now all of a sudden your whole fucking life is blown up and we're not moving and you're suicidal. Like, this shit is not making sense to me. It don't make sense. And why do I got to be the one in the dark and confused about everything? He didn't talk about you not confused. How the fuck am I not confused? Do I know why you all of a sudden changed your mind? No, I don't. Do I know what the fuck is going on with you? No, I don't. If it's a money problem, that is so fixable. Like, I know it can't be just money that you're stressing about, that you're ready to kill yourself over. If it's a money problem, that is so fixable. If we got to push it back 2 more weeks, we can do that. If it's a money problem. So what is the problem? What really is the problem? It can't be money. Anyway, so I told him I'm going to South Carolina with my daughter. To clear my head, which I really think I'm gonna do, because I can't work with my hand fucked up now. And I told him that the shelter, I gotta leave the shelter because my 90 days is almost up, which is not a lie, because it really is. But I don't think they're gonna say nothing about it as long as I pay them their money. So that's the truth, but I really might not have to leave. But anyway, and then I told him, he was like, he wished he could tell me he's in so much pain. He's so sorry from the bottom of his heart because he feel like he let me down and the people he loved and all of this stuff. And I'm like, you don't wish you could tell me, because you can tell me. Like, I don't understand what's that bad that you can't tell me. What the fuck is going on? So I was like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I'm sorry, but I don't. And I don't believe he's suicidal. I believe he just wants attention. I don't know what the fuck he got going on, but I'm not feeling none of it right now, because you playing with people's lives. I mean, it's fine if you don't care about what y'all got going on, but I'm in a whole different situation now. If you knew this, you didn't have to apply for the apartment. I could have went my own way a long time ago and tried to figure out what I was going to do for me and my baby. Like, you can't make plans and then just fucking cancel them and don't tell me shit. That's bullshit. Anyway. So I was like, well, when I get back from South Carolina, I'm just going to schedule an abortion. Now, mind y'all, I don't believe in abortions, or I would have had one. I don't believe in abortions. So there's no way in hell I would ever have an abortion, especially not for no nigga. No, it's not happening. I don't know what the fuck you got going on, what kind of breakdown you having. I care. I wish you would tell me and share it with me, but if you don't want to, then I don't care. I don't care I don't want to hear none of that shit if you ain't willing to talk about it. So anyway, no, I'm not having an abortion. I just said that to him to get at him, because like, you don't realize you really playing with people's lives. And I told him, I'm not doing this shit by myself. I don't want to do this shit by myself again. I did it with my daughter when I was a teenager. I'm grown now. It should be done the right way. And that's what we planned. So what the fuck happened that's changing the plan? And I told him, I said, if it's somebody else, or if you want to get back with your ex or whatever, just tell me that. That's easier to take and accept than you not telling me nothing and just canceling everything. That makes no sense. Please make it make sense somewhere. It makes no sense. And I'm not going for that shit, because that's bullshit. So I told him that that's what I was going to do. And he's like, oh, I'll kill you, blah, blah, blah. I said, you won't find me, because I'm not going to be here. Like, the only reason I was staying here was for you, so that we can do what we said we was going to do. I'm not talking to none of my family, so there's no point in me being here no more. So I won't be here. He was like, oh, now you're talking crazy. I said, no, I'm not. That's reality. I'm serious. Like, I really won't be here. If I don't have nobody here, I might as well move to a whole city where I don't know nobody and start all the way over by myself. I said, bringing a baby into a situation like this is not ideal for me. I don't want to do that. But again, like I said, I'm not having an abortion. I would never. I will do it on my own, because I can, and I know I can. I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck he got going on in his head, that he all of a sudden up and change plans. Like, who does that? Like, who does that? And then he gonna text me talking about, well, I'll help you get your own apartment in 2 weeks, and I'll pay whatever you need me to pay. So if you're gonna do that, for one, that sounds like you just don't want to be with me, which is fine, perfectly okay. Just say that, and I'll go get my own. But two, you could have just let me keep the fucking apartment that you got approved for already, and I would have just paid for it myself. Like, why give up a fucking apartment? As long as we tried to get an apartment and you got approved, why give up the fucking apartment? If you don't want it, you could have just let me keep it, and that would have been that. So, I don't know what is happening. I'm not trying to let it stress me out. I'm not trying to worry about it, because God is in charge. He got a plan. But this shit right here, I'm just like, what the fuck? My arm hurts. Not my arm, my hand hurts. Like, it's just, right now, it's just pain. They tell me to take Tylenol. Tylenol don't work. Tylenol did not work. I'm about to start munching on this damn ginger root over here, because I don't know what to do. I'm so tired, and that's what I just text him. Like, I've been going so hard. The reason I've been going so extra hard is because of my baby and what we said we were doing, starting our family and doing things how we said, the right way. That's why I've been going so hard. But if that's not the case, then I don't have to be killing myself. Like, I'm a high risk pregnancy. If I have a blood clot, which I have blood clots, well, they might be gone, I don't know. But if I have a blood clot, I could die. Well, me and the baby can die. I'm giving myself shots in the stomach every day, bruising myself up every day. Now my fucking arms don't work. My hands don't work, which is more than likely due to the pregnancy too. So, like, I'm killing myself over here. I just had to get that off my chest, because I don't have nobody to talk to. And this is bullshit to me. I try to call my daughter, but she don't never answer the phone. So I know the devil is working because I'm close. I'm so close. I can taste it. I'm so close. With or without him, I'm still close. He was just going to help. You know, he was a helpmate. He was supposed to be there for, you know, to help me and me help him, so that it would be easier on us, you know, so that we can do things the right way. But with or without him, I'm still close. But I know the devil is fucking with me right now. I'm weak because I haven't eaten all day. This is the longest I've gone without eating, and I just didn't have an appetite because when I woke up, this is the shit that I'm dealing with. I can't feel my hands. Well, my left hand. My right hand is good. It was numb while I was asleep, but it's good now. It's my left hand. So I'm just going to relax, try to calm my nerves, lower my blood pressure because it definitely was up. Try to find me something to eat because I need to eat, and then make some money. Meanwhile, while I'm doing all of that, I will figure out my next step, because when I'm driving and I'm by myself, that's all I got time to do is think about shit. Think. So I'll figure that out before the night is out, but I really want to go to my daughter in South Carolina, like I said, to clear my head. I don't know how long it's going to take for this settlement money to come in. It shouldn't be long if they're not fighting it, but I don't know. I have no idea. So, yeah, if that happens sooner rather than later, then I'm hoping I can use that to try to get me an apartment. I mean, it's really my income now at this point, because my credit score went up. So it's really just my income, because I'm on a part-time job and they don't really accept DoorDash as income for real. I'm just tired. I'm tired. But it's all right. It's going to be okay. Always. No, I'm not killing my baby. I would never kill my baby. I'm not doing it. Not for nobody. That's it. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying not to stress. I just don't understand. But I guess it's not for me to understand. Maybe this is God's way of getting rid of him for me. Maybe he's just not what I thought he was. I don't know. Love you. Bye.